Okay. Okay. All right, that worked out. Let's see. So we can hit 1 this way, we can hit 2 this way. This has got 1, 2, 3. This has got 1, 2, 3. This has a campfire before. This has a campfire after. Let's go this way. Mm. Give me 1 second. Okay. Gamma Blast seems pretty good. Uh, da, 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 da. With 100 gold, transform 2 cards. Ooh. We can do a strike and a defend. Start your turn, draw 1 card, and exhaust 1 card from your hand. I don't like that. Bundle of Joy. Add 3 random colorless cards to your hand. Okay. Colorless cards seem to be the play. Gonna need more star generation. Draw 1 card and exhaust 1 card from your hand. That could be good if we have statuses. If we get a status we don't like, but it's every turn. And we can exhaust extra cards in our hand that we don't want. Well, Reflect is good. Reflect is good. Well, we're kind of low on star generation. This would be good if I had a discard pile. This is useless because we don't have any. Okay, deal 4 damage. Choose a card in your hand to become transform into minion dive bomb. Or Deal 30 damage if this kills, gain 5 stars. I know, I have been pretty consistent. This is day 12, I think. Day 12 in a row, which is crazy. How am I feeling? Getting used to it. It's easy when it's really cold outside because I don't want to go to the gym. And so I just sleep in a little bit. So far good. I do have to edit. I have to change. I have to. Problem is these stupid. Okay, so because I did the um, little movie night, Netflix night, you're working out tomorrow, or I guess today. I'm gonna try. It depends on how cold it is. But I'll try to go in regardless. But I mean, if it's another like 30 degrees or 28 degrees or whatever it is, then I might just do a short little thing at home. Because I have a yoga mat and adjustable dumbbells. I might just do a thing at home instead of going to the gym. Just to get something going. Because man, it is tough. When you gotta bundle up to go to the gym and then work out and then come back, it's rough. It is rough. But yeah, the only problem is that I have VODs, right? I have Twitch VODs that I've been exporting to YouTube, but there's some recent ones that have copyright claims on them, so it blocks the VOD. And because of the type of claim, I can't just edit out the parts it doesn't like. So I have to import it into a video editing software, which I have. I have like an open source video editing software. But when I try to import it into that, it needs to convert it. And then I try to convert it and then add it to like a timeline so that I can cut out the parts I don't want. So I can actually make a VOD out of it. It's just not working. So I'm like 3 or 4 VODs back of where it should be. Which is fine, but it sucks. It's just I spent a little time on it, but it didn't work out. So now I know I gotta spend more time on it. To get it working. And they're very long VODs, so it takes to convert them took like an hour and a half for each VOD. So it's tedious. It's a little tedious, but I just know now that if I do something like that, that I'll probably I know what I have to do beforehand. And so if I know what I got to do beforehand, then I can set it to convert the video file overnight, and then the next day I can go in and edit it. So it's fine. I just got to get a workflow going and everything. Once I get the workflow, it should be good. But yeah, that's the only thing that I'm working on for my stream behind the scenes. What's this? This adds 4 cards. This is a bit more damage. That becomes innate. Upgraded colorless cards. Ooh. That sounds good. Yeah, let's upgrade this. You tired from working or feeling alright? I feel okay. Never heard of the streamer Northern Lion until you and my friend. Yeah, he's been around for some time. I didn't start watching him until like 2 years ago. But he's been around since like for a long time, I should say. He's not like a famous, like he's famous, don't get me wrong, but he's not like a massive streamer, but he is like super consistent, been around a long time, you know, just kind of does his own thing in his own corner and is like super happy with it. Has a flow of how he does stuff. And then he just cracks jokes all the time. That's like his thing. It's just he is funny and plays games at an above average level. He's also a movie savant. Is his calling card. Is that he is, you give him any movie from like 1985 to 2016, he can tell you the movie, the director, all of the actors, what happens in the movie, how many Oscars it won. There's a, I forgot what it's called. It's like Film Myrtle or Movie Erdle or whatever. Basically, it's a game where you go up against someone else in your knowledge of movies, and he is insanely good at that. But he's fun to watch. He is fun to watch. Okay, so I can either Bundle of Joy into a Begone, or Manifest Authority into a Bundle of Joy. I think I'm going to Bundle of Joy regardless, so let me do this. That's really good. Let me play that. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile, so that's not too great. Start of your turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies and increase this damage by 5. It's good, but I need to block something. Let me do a Manifest Authority. 3 damage. He's going to do 12 damage to me. So we want to block at least one more time. And then let's transform this. Let's deal damage. Transform that into 13 damage. Okay. Well, this is gonna hurt. He's got 29 damage left, or health left. Well, that doesn't help. Well, that doesn't help either. 6 plus 5. Okay, might as well use that. You say you're spending a lot of money on food. Yeah, is there anything specific or just eating out? I don't really pay for groceries anymore because it was tacked on to my rent, basically. So I used to pay $1,100, and then my landlord slash brother would buy $200 worth of groceries. But he said that that went up, so I'd have to pay more. And he could either say, he said basically either he could tack that onto my rent, so I'd be paying basically $1,200. For some reason I thought you were paying $500 for rent. No, well, it's paying the mortgage, which the mortgage is $500, but I'm splitting everything else down the middle. Confused you with my friends? Oh, okay. No, I'm paying like $1,000 for rent, but it's rent and internet and utilities and everything on top of it, which is still cheaper than what I paid for before, a couple years ago when I was in an apartment on my own. So he basically said, yeah, you can either pay more for groceries or you can not pay for groceries and you just have to get your own. And I said, okay, I'll get my own. He's like, okay. So that's what I spend that extra money on. But that's normally eating out at places where I have some sort of app for that I get rewards so I can get stuff cheaper, right? So if you know the apps, McDonald's is usually, it can be like pretty good money wise if you go there, maybe twice a week at least. Do you grab food when you're driving home from work? No. No, I don't. I don't eat when I come home from work. It's either before work or during work. I try not to eat at night as often. I didn't know about that McDonald's deal. Yeah, you get a lot of points, and the points equal free food. And they have like 5 or 6 different like discount things that you can use. So like for example, normally if you get like a Big Mac medium fry, medium drink, or like a fish fillet, medium fry, medium drink, or like a 6-piece, or maybe like a 10-piece meal, it's usually like $8 or $9, and they have a deal for $6 for everything, so it just takes like $3 off immediately, $3 or $4 off. What's your McDonald's go-to? Used to be 2 McChickens, 1 McDouble, 2 apple pies. Mine used to be 2 McChickens, fries, and like a McFlurry. But actually the McDouble is a better deal because it's got better macros, like nutrition-wise, right? It's got more protein, less fat, that sort of thing. So I've actually switched it up to 2 McDoubles and like a 6-piece if I can get a free 6-piece. So that ends up being like $5 for 3 things. I do like the McChicken, but there's just more stuff in a McDouble and it's a better price. Dollar Menu was the good old days, yeah. Dollar Menu was where it was at. You can still get stuff that's close, right? So like I said, they've got deals that you can get stuff for cheap. Instead of a meal being like $8 or $9, you can get a pretty good amount of food for like, $5 or $6. So that's my go-to. There's other stuff too. Like I got a Culver's app, for example. So we have Culver's where I'm at, which is really good. It's like Culver's is to fast food like what Wendy's used to be to McDonald's, where Wendy's was considered a little bit more expensive but better tasting food. Like the burgers were better, they had better beef, yada yada. It's kind of gone downhill. Actually, it's definitely gone downhill. Wendy's is not as good as it used to be, but Culver's, like I said, you're gonna pay more, but it's technically still fast food. But it is, I don't think I've ever had a bad food from Culver's, and so I have an app for it. But it takes I also don't go there very often because it is more expensive, but it takes a lot more times going there to get enough points to get the rewards. So I don't go there very often. So I do go out a lot, but I try to, when I do go, get as many deals as I possibly can. I try to, at least. So this is 9 damage. I'm gonna take 12. I don't want to take 12. This will give him 1 week. But no, I don't. I try not to eat at night when I'm coming home from work because I feel bloated in the morning, and your body doesn't digest better, or it doesn't digest well when you're sleeping if you eat right before you go to bed. So I try to do all my eating either in the morning or at work. my god. Play 4 attacks from your discard pile. Well, my discard pile is empty. So that sucks. I can do this though. Do you track your macros pretty religiously currently? Not religiously. When I was a gym rat, yeah, I don't do it consistently. I basically just said, what's the best value that I can get normally? And it's like 2 McDoubles. And I just go for that when I can. And then I got, you know, protein shakes and stuff that I drink. But other than that, I'm not like tracking it. I'm just like, I know this is better for me than the other stuff, so I'm going to gravitate towards that more than, you know, the other stuff. Seven damage. Start your turn. Play the top card of your draw pile. Ooh, he's gonna deal 8 damage. He is dead. Okay. My deck's kind of weird right now. I got burnt out from just tracking and restricting myself from eating certain foods for like 3 years. Yeah, that sounds tough. I don't I'm not that restrictive of what I eat. I'm just aware of what I eat and how much I eat. I'm not tracking like calories and, you know, protein and carbs, and I'm not tracking that like numerically, but I am like, okay, I had something that was this many calories, so I'm either gonna take it easy or hey, I should probably get something else to eat. Lived it for 4 years before I transitioned to something more casual. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Good thing I haven't drank soda at all. I don't drink soda as often as I used to. I used to drink it a lot more, but now I kind of have held back. Use my Fitness Pal. Oh, okay, yeah, you had an actual tracker for it. I think I have one too, but I just don't use it because it's too much work. I'm gonna be honest. But it's more so if I just kind of lean into being aware that it's gonna help me out. So it's not going overboard. It's, you know, happy medium. Used to let you scan the barcode of food for free, but now you got to pay. Oh, it's a subscription model now? Wow, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I'm not paying for an app to scan stuff. I'm just gonna look at it and be like, okay, this is this many calories, and it's, you know, if there's anything that's like super high, like, oh, it's got like 60% sugar, like a can of soda or something, I'm gonna be like, probably not. Probably lean towards something that's a bit better. Or, if anything, just default to water. Like I usually do. Usually default to water, protein shakes. Okay, this deck is weird. It's like colorless with some star stuff and transformations. We kind of want Crush Under. I kind of want some delay. Last time you ate out steak out at a restaurant or barbecue wings? Oh man. It's been months. I haven't had steak in probably years. But in terms of barbecue wings, yeah, it was definitely. I had chicken chunks. No, wait, I did have barbecue wings. It was like November. It was like September, November, or October, November, sometime last year. So it's been some time, for sure. I don't eat out like that very often. Choose a card to exhaust. Guess we're gonna exhaust to defend. Add some more cards. We're gonna add some more cards. Damn, we only got one. This is gonna hurt a little bit. They're doing a lot. That's 17 damage for 2. Let's get rid of this. I can reflect. Let's do that. I do need to deal damage. Let's just turn one into a better card. Let's get rid of Scrawl. We can Rolling Boulder. And I didn't realize it was going to be the start of my next turn, so this is going to hurt. Let's get rid of a strike. That sucks. That sucks. So maybe play an attack at a random attack. Okay, this is also going to hurt. Ow. Let's get rid of Big Gone. Oh, that's good. And we just do that. We don't have a lot of block, do we? We got 1 block, 2 block, 3 block. Deal 10 damage, draw 1 card, put 1 card from your hand on top of your draw pile. 1 card from your discard on top of your draw pile. Let's just get that. Okay. Get a free mulligan. That should work. Victoria Grace, thank you for the follow. I didn't know that sound played. Huh. Guess I turned that sound on? Alright, well, anyway, thank you. Thought I turned it off, but apparently I did not. I'm not going to change it now. Cards to replace. He's not attacking, so let's get rid of the blocks. Let's Bundle of Joy. Deal damage equal to the number of cards played. They have a rare card. Draw a pile into your hand. Start your hand, transform a card. Okay. How's your streaming going? It's good. I'm being a consistent little streamer. Stream for 12 days in a row so far. So I'm keeping it going. Keeping it going. Let's do this. We'll just get rid of Anointed. Okay, 8 damage. What are your thoughts about this game? It's good. It's pretty good. It is a pretty good game. It is transformed from a single-player deck-building roguelike into Friend Slop, which is great. Because everybody loves Friend Slop. I'm amazed by this game, but I don't know much about it. Well, is the game rank-based, and is it available on Steam? I technically think there is a leaderboard, but it's not about having a rank. It's more just about completing a run. And is it available on Steam? Yeah, I think it's like 24 bucks on Steam right now. So very value intensive. You can put in about, put in a few thousand hours into it if you really wanted to, or at least a couple hundred. Definitely gonna try it out. Yeah. Absolutely. It's very, very fun. You can play with your friends. What other games do you play most in general? I don't know. I just kind of move around. Got a lot of different styles, different games. I'm what they call a variety streamer. Or at least I like to think so. So I can play anything from third-person action games, first-person shooters, puzzle games, story-based games, roguelike games, Friend Slop, JRPGs. I'm a little bit of an all-arounder. Some League of Legends here and there. I just whatever comes to me. Whatever I'm feeling. The Gambit. Okay, I'm not playing that. Not playing that. $11 damage. I can block 10 of it. Let's rush under. Takes you out. 10 damage. Well, I can Gather Light Reflect. It's going to deal 10 to him. It's probably the most damage I'm going to get, honestly. $9 damage. I can block 8 of it. I can block a lot. I can block all of it. And we'll do this. Give me 3 status cards. Yeah, we'll just do this and this. I used to stream, but don't get enough time for it now. Yeah, I understand that. I just figured out a way to be consistent. Otherwise, I don't have enough time at all. At least in the past I haven't, but now I'm a little bit better with managing my time. Oh god, 15 HP? I'm not taking that elite. So you just gotta kind of find the hours in the day that work for you. Even if it's just a few hours here and there. So I just watch sometimes, like once in a blue moon. Listen, if you're out of college, or even in college and actually studying, but if you're out of college and you have a job, it's gonna be, can be quite tough to get enough and or feel like you have enough time for your hobbies. But you know, you gotta just plan your time out, try to make the best of it. Like right now, I think most of my time, if not all of my time, is completely taken up. But some of that is dedicated towards streaming. So if I wanted to do something else, I would have to cut something. And it would probably be streaming at this point. Stream got a nice vibe, interacting with everyone. Well, seeing as there's two everyones, it's pretty easy for me to interact with. Pretty easy. This is the benefit of being a low viewer streamer. So everyone gets their own individual attention and a higher ability of forming a parasocial relationship. Let's see. Cards to replace. Tyranny. 11 damage. This will weaken it. That should be good. And then I have that in case I want to. Second Gather Light. Okay. Kind of right. I agree. Yeah. Sorry for messaging you directly. I know a lot of people do that. I make visuals. Have some cool ideas. Would you like to see? I would like for you to come back when I'm an affiliate and then ask the question. Because until I'm an affiliate, I'm going to deny everyone that asks for me to have a chance to look at their art. Because it happens probably once every stream, if not 2 to 3 times every stream. So, and I'm going to give the same answer I give everyone, is once I'm affiliate, maybe I'll start shopping. But until then, I'm just chilling. Right? It's not the art and style that makes the streamer. It's the streamer that creates the style. Let me put it that way. So if I work on my own style, eventually something will come up that matches that. But until then, and I think that then is when I make affiliate, or at least have some consistent higher viewer streams, let me put it that way. Until that happens, then I'm just gonna continue working on my style. Whatever that might be, whatever that might evolve into. So, I see you're already affiliated on Twitch. That's the thing. And that's confused a lot of people, is because they see a sub button and they go, you're affiliated. I'm not. And I don't know why. For some reason, I got a sub button, and I go into my achievements tab in my creator dashboard to see, you know, the achievements for hitting affiliate and hitting partner, and it says I have not hit an affiliate yet. So for some reason, they gave me a sub button without me being an affiliate. Common misconception, I know, and I'm not surprised that people are confused by it. But for some reason, that is the case. They gave one to me, maybe just to fuck with me. Maybe they gave me one just to fuck with me, so that people come in and they go, I see you're an affiliate. Do you happen to need any artistic ability to make your channel more appealing and look better? Which is fine, don't get me wrong. It's okay to ask. But the fact that people are confused by it kind of irritates me. The people don't irritate me. The people that come in and ask, that's fine. The fact that I have a sub button, but I'm not affiliated, that's what irritates me. But, you know, I will handle that as it comes. So, you know, it is what it is. You just get an extra viewer in here for a little bit. You get to farm that average viewer number to go up. You know, it's all for a good cause. Helps me achieve that affiliate. Can I kill you? I can kill you. All right. Excellent, excellent. Ooh, 16. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this will work. Oh, this was not my intention. Ooh, it went to my draw pile. Well... Ooh, well... A random card... Oh, I am... dead. Alright. That's fine. I got some weird cards. So you can have a look at my work for now, and if you like, you can let me know whenever you're ready to get something. Sure. If you want, my Instagram... Most people that ask for art usually have it put up on Instagram. That's seems to be the go-to. So if you would like, you can click on my Instagram link underneath the stream, and you can follow me there, and then I can take a look at some of your stuff if you want, and then maybe later on down the line, if I get affiliate, I can take a look, and if I like what I see, then, you know, I will give you a message. How about that? I can do that. Sounds good. Excellent. Sounds good. I'm okay with that. rare card or a pack of cards. I seem to be doing okay with getting a pack of cards. Fumes, touchable anticipate. So this is block heavy. Backstab. Prepared backflip. I do like these cards better. Okay. Where are we at? Where are we at? Got one elite here, 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 here. So we can hit boom, 1, 2, 3, or we can go 1, 2, 3. So either way, it doesn't matter. This gives us a merchant and 2. This gives us a merchant and 2, 3. We can go from here. Okay, I think I like this path more. Let's go. Hello? Oh, weird. I can't click and drag. That's strange. Very, very strange. I like the extra damage though. Another backstab. What's the upgrade for this? 15? A lot of damage. Right off the rip. I do like damage off the rip. I'm looking at the Steam chart for Slay the Spire 2. Player count is pretty high. Last I saw... What is it now? Last I saw it was at like 500k. Slay the Spire 2, peak players 574,000. Current players 278,000. It's number 3 on the Steam charts, just below Dota 2. A lot higher than I thought it would be. Well, Slay the Spire 1 was like crazy good when it came out. Or at least it became an insanely good game that people like, but it wasn't multiplayer. But a lot of people that like roguelikes, deck builders, you know, all the Hearthstone Magic players, stuff like that, they all played this game. But they didn't, maybe they didn't necessarily stream it, but everyone loved it. So the hype for Slay the Spire 2 was massive. It's like, it reminds me a lot of Silksong, but it didn't get delayed. Like when they showed the trailer, it wasn't too far out, and it didn't get delayed because of what is it, Unity being devious little pricks. Okay, I don't want to take 11 damage. I've shared it with you on Instagram, kind of. Okay, yeah, I will. I'll look at it later. Off stream. So thanks for sending me that. Appreciate it. Okay, well I don't need this. Channel Striker defend with Spiral. It's replay. We have a lot of damage, so let's Spiral a defend. I have no money, so this is a bad merchant, and I can't get anything. But we are at full health. Alright, we're looking good, we're looking good. Appreciate it. I'm gonna grab some coffee, catch up with you there. Alright, see you later. Have a good evening or morning, depending on where we're at. Victoria Grace, appreciate it. Let's draw some cards. I don't like taking that much damage, and I'll do that. And now I get all my defends. Thank you, thank you. That is 18 damage. That is 12. Alright. That works. That works. Okay, well, if we draw something, won't matter. That's 23. We can't kill. We can't even break a shield. Ugh. Well, that hurt. 2 extra cards is good. Draw 2 cards. 7 damage to all enemies. We already have a lot of damage. We already have extra damage. So let's get the card draw. Definitely go in here. But I think I want to heal. First. Exhaust your hand, draw 10 cards. And if you add a card, add block. Lose 13 max HP. Oh, this is... I don't want to lose 13. Be at 57? I'll just get the potion. I could have killed him. I could have one-shot him, actually. But that's fine. Fly for 9 block, Ricochet. We could use... We got some draw. These 2 are good. How much discard do I have? I do have 2. Because I do have it prepared. Let's just do a Ricochet. Okay, well that's a Giga Strong. +4, +3. But I can play this multiple times. Ooh, okay. $14. 80, 16. Got any other games you're looking forward to this year? I don't even know. What all else is coming out in 2026? Like, I have no clue. Was it March? GTA 6 is all I can think of. All right. World of Warcraft Midnight. Naughty Gnomes. Legend of Kain Remastered. Marathon. Acopia is really good. Light Spire 2. Fatal Frame 2 Remake. Timberborn. Stories 3 is supposed to be good. I don't know if I'll get it though. I heard Crimson Desert everyone's excited about. Fatal Frame I heard is a good game. It's a classic. It's like Silent Hill 2 where it's beloved, but it's may not necessarily be like a good game. Like it's a good game, but it's got its flaws basically. But that doesn't make it like the sum of its parts is greater than any individual flaw it might have. Death Stranding 2, for PC, I need to get this. I played through Death Stranding 1 and I really want to play Death Stranding 2 because Kojima's just a psychopath and always makes great games, or at least interesting games. What is Project Songbird? Oh, well, I don't know. Cleaning up. Mouse PI for hire. Pragmata. I've heard some things about Pragmata. This game looks interesting. I might get this. Yeah. Pragmata seems interesting. 3D shooter / puzzle solver. We'll see how good that is. Not a lot in May. 007 First Light. These are from, or this is from the same people that made the Hitman series. It does look like a more single player, streamlined kind of game, more like a Uncharted style. And I did play Uncharted 3, like 1 and 3 maybe. I know I played one of them, so this could be good. It's just like 3D or third-person action slot, but that could be interesting. Let's see. Echoes of Aincrad. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2. Oh yeah, they redid Metal Gear Solid 4, Peace Walker, and Ghost Babel? So 4 was... I think I liked 4 more than most people did because I remember buying it for my PS3 and playing for 17 hours straight and beating the game in one sitting. So I have like a fond memory of that. And the PS3 architecture was so bad that the frames were terrible. So this might actually be really cool. With like good frame rate. Like it could be really good. I know the Master Collection Volume 1 already came out, and that's got Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. And then they remade Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. But I've already played it, so I don't know if I'm going to. GTA 6, I think they're gonna delay this again. I have a feeling they might delay this again, if they haven't already, to next year. If they don't meet expectations. I mean, it's like a $2 billion game. Because each next iteration just keeps making money. I think GTA San Andreas, it was like... San Andreas was like 10 million. It was like GTA San Andreas was 10 million to make. GTA 4 was 100 million to make. GTA 5 was 200 million to make. And then GTA 6 is going to cost over over like 2 billion. Phantom Blade Zero. There were so many in the last Game Awards and the one previous. There were so many Eastern style, like samurai / ninja games that were shown that I literally cannot tell them apart. There were just so many. More like $100 for the game. I don't know where they got that info. It's gonna be more than 70. Well, games are already like more than 70. Like there are games released that are $80. Plus there's like the very lowest standard edition is like 70. But like to get, I mean, they could do something stupid like single player $70, but if you want the single player and the multiplayer, it's an added $30, so it turns out to be 100 or something like that. 1999 Tokyo Building. I haven't heard anything about this. This kind of reminds me of Danganronpa. It's got a Danganronpa vibe to it. Could be interesting. Could be cool. Oh, these are all undated, so they don't know when the release date is. NBA 2K, I think you had to pay $50 for access to voice comms. Yeah, they're gonna like they're gonna do stuff where like they will give you the game, but then access to the full game will be set behind a higher price point. just so that they can say, well, we sold you the game at $60. It's like, well, you sold me part of a game, an unfinished game for $60, but for the full experience, I have to pay 120 or something like that. Um, okay, well, let's just go through these. Don't know, don't know. Planet full of cats. Okay, interesting. Um, I don't recognize a lot of these. Castlevania Belmont's Curse. I saw a gameplay for that. That looked really good. I did not play Castlevania when I was younger, but I haven't heard many bad things about most of them, and this game looked very cool. Had a very cool art style. Control Resonant. Oh, I'm getting that. I played the first Control when it came out. I really, really love the Alan Wakeverse, um, the Remedyverse, as it's called, with Alan Wake, Control, and Max Payne. Those are all in the same. They all take place in the same universe, basically. I really loved Alan Wake 2. Thought that was a great game. Really cool. Oh, speaking of Danganronpa, Danganronpa 2x2. Um, let's see. They have a mobile Dissidia Final Fantasy. Okay, well, oh, the new Fable. The new Fable comes out. That should be good. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake. Fate Extra. A new Fire Emblem coming to the Switch too. Ooh, that should be cool. I remember playing. Oh my god. I think I played like three different Fire Emblems. It was like the one with Roy and Marth. I forgot which one that one was. Um, and then I got one on my DS, but it's like one of the lesser known, not as good Fire Emblems, but still played that for a little bit. What else? Yeah, I haven't heard of most of these. Foxy Dumplings. Uh, Game of Thrones, War for Westeros. This feels like an RTS, but I'm not entirely sure. It reminds me of the Lord of the Rings RTS that came out on PC a long time ago. Battle for Middle Earth. That was a good game. I really like that game. I wish I could get it again. Um, in Full Bloom, Kingdom Loop, Lords of the Fallen 2. I mean, the first one must have been good enough to make a sequel. So, Metro, Mortal Shell 2, another Souls-like that apparently did good enough to get a sequel. Nocturnal 2. Oh, this is the roguelike time futuristic timey-wimey third person shooter. A new Onimusha. That could be cool. Pokemon Champions. It's a mobile game. Um, Silent Hill Townfall. I saw this one. This was at the Game Awards. Do you have a Switch? No, I do not have a Switch. I have like a PS5, and then I have a DS, and then I have my PC. I used to have a lot more consoles when I was younger, but I've since transitioned into a mostly PC only gamer, which sucks because well, and the PS5 is not mine; it's my brother's, so he took it into his room, so I can't actually use that. Which sucks because I bought Final Fantasy Rebirth on the PS5, and then he took it into his room, and then I had to go ahead and buy it on. But I tried to return it, I couldn't, so I had to go buy it again on my PC, so that eventually, when I get the time, I can play it. So I had to pay for that twice. Star Wars Galactic Racer. Ooh, the pod racing game. Might play that one. Um, The Cultist. Titan Quest 2 1.0 version. That's like I remember Titan Quest. This was a like a Diablo style. More games to add into the log. Oh, Rebirth is already in the log. Uh, I don't know. I'm not really. Nothing really stands out this year. I'm gonna be honest, or at least all the games that already came out. I'm kind of Legend of Heroes. So I have this entire catalog in my games to play list. Man, there's like 15 games or something, and they're all JRPGs. They're like 60 to 80 hours. I'm like, oh god. I haven't even bought all the games for it. I bought like the first three. Apparently, it's like super good, story wise, but I think the last part of Final Fantasy VII is next year. I would be surprised if it was next year. Maybe they'll show something. Um, they definitely are able to make it faster than they made the first one because they have all the assets and they can just like tune them up so they don't need to like recreate a lot of the stuff that they have already made. So they can definitely do it faster. I would be shocked at a 2027, maybe like a trailer, but I see 2028 maybe we'll get like a demo. I like end of 2028 I can see something. Just because it's the third one, it's the finale. They want to make sure it's right. Um, and they have like a lot of content to add. So, and they got to change up the combat in some way. So, New Year's resolution got to go with the bank. Yeah, everyone gets the closure exactly. So that you already have kind of been able to do everyone's story, I assume. Um, and then the changes that they themselves want to make because it's a remake. It's not the same Final Fantasy VII, so there's going to be story changes. So they kind of have to. Not sure what they're going to do exactly. Um, because I haven't seen the end of that game. I kind of know what happens loosely, not exactly, but I kind of like it follows the general story, but there are some changes. I just don't know what all the changes necessarily are. Um, but I at some point got to play through the game to find out. Yeah, but yeah, nothing really stuck out to me a lot this year. There's nothing that's like, oh, I gotta get it. It was just kind of which is actually great because that might give me time to actually play some of these goddamn games that I got on my Steam library. So that might actually be a good thing. Tales of Berseria remastered that came out already. That was a great Tales. That was a great Tales game. It was like the only one that I actually finished, but it was very good. Very, very good. Yeah, so hopefully I can actually get through some of these games because once I have enough time and people kind of stop playing Slay the Spire, I can go back and hopefully get through Persona 3 Reload. That's my kind of big game I'm playing right now that I haven't played since like February. Since like the beginning of February, so I got to do that. But yeah, maybe with the lack of games I'm excited for. Fable, there's a couple like Fable and a couple others, but what's up here? This is technically a very dark blue hoodie. It's technically not black, but the lighting kind of sucks, so it looks black. It's very dark blue. And then I got my white hoodie behind me. I do have a black hoodie somewhere. Just misplaced it. Cam screen is really small. It's not showing clearly what you're wearing. Like I said, the lighting makes it look like it's blue or black, I should say. Oop. Doing one of them. Still looks black. Yeah, I know. It's dark in my room. I don't have the bright light on. I just have the less powerful mood lighting, you could say. Looking cool as always. Well, that's a first. But thank you. I appreciate it nonetheless. I should look better tomorrow because I bought a new camera. So, because I don't like where this one is placed, it's kind of just placed on my desk looking up. But I have a camera with a longer cable, so I should be able to put it on my monitor on top of it looking down rather than down looking up. So that should come in tomorrow. So, and it's should be better quality too. With like different FOV and should be crispier. They should like better frame rate and stuff like that. So you should be able to see me a lot better. And I got it. I don't know if it was on sale. It said it was on sale. But who knows with Amazon. So that should be good. And then it's probably the last thing I'm gonna get for a while because I kind of have my setup. If I wanted anything else, I would get like a different monitor. I'd like change my monitors out, maybe my side ones. Because I'm rocking 3 monitors. I got a monitor over here that I'm looking at. This has got my OBS and Discord. I got my main monitor with my game. And then I got my Twitch monitor with my chat over here. I'm rocking 3 monitors. So yeah, we were just talking about games coming out this year. Seeing what excites you, what's coming out that might make you want to buy it and play. I have sent you a DM from my other Discord. Do check. I don't see anything. Pure winning. Because of spam, it must be hidden. What do you mean you sent me a message? Like a DM? Yeah, DM. Said hello. Uh, I'm checking it right now. I just don't see anything else. Yeah, I didn't get like a new DM or anything. Pure went in? Yeah, I don't have any new DMs that I can see. Let's hit up merchant. Hope the issue gets resolved soon. Yeah, hopefully. Maybe you just didn't get sent or didn't reach me or something. It's gone from my side? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Discord issue? Yeah. Understand. Okay. How many slides do we have? We have 2 slides. So I think we can get a couple more. And we'll get a skill potion too. Appreciate you for understanding. That's no problem. Like I said, I'm looking at my Discord on my other monitor, so it's not a big issue to check that real quick. Open. Game block. Oh, that gives us 17. Okay. Boom. Sent from my side, but it's Discord problem that's not showing you. Okay. Yeah, no big deal then. No big deal. 3 times 5 is 15. That's 12. That's 6 damage. I'll take 1. That's fine. Ooh, I don't like that I got not a lot of good stuff. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I only have 5. Dodge and roll, gain 4. This is not gonna help me this turn. Let's just get rid of a strike for now. Dagger throw. Here we go. Some more cards. How's your friends doing? Asleep. They're asleep right now. Because it's 3 in the morning and they have normal jobs. Or at least normal sleep schedules. They're doing good. I don't hang out with them every night. They've gone to bed? Yeah. No, like I said, they have normal sleep schedules, so they'll usually stay up till like 1 o'clock or so. But I usually get home at around 1 o'clock. So they're going to bed when I'm getting on. Stream for a couple of hours. Don't want to exhaust my hands. I definitely need to block. Shivs could be good. Or... That's 11. Gets me down to 74. Yeah, so some nights I'm just by myself, and it's no big deal. So there's our block. This will stun him. Now he's debuffing me. Have you posted anything on Instagram? I've done some stories. Done some stories of when I'm going live or when I'm doing the podcast that I help run. No new posts though. I help run a sports podcast. I didn't see that. It was a story, so it was only up for 24 hours. So if you didn't see it, it's fine. It was just, more of a notification to let people I follow on Instagram and Facebook. But I said hello there too. Oh, I don't check my Insta as much as I normally probably should. I said to you everywhere. Hello to you everywhere. Oh, look at that. I got like 3 new followers on Instagram. That's crazy. This is a dumb question. This is a really dumb question. Okay. See, you're getting popular? I mean, most of them just want to show me their art so they can have me pay them to make something for my stream. There's at least one. There's at least one in every one in every stream. Which question? Oh, I was gonna ask how do I get to my DMs because I don't use Instagram that much. Which question? Yeah, no, it's overlay stuff, overlays, alerts, emotes, stuff like that. So that's usually, and people are DMing me. Once you get 10 questions like this, no, every day. It's either, it sometimes looks like a real person and is, or it's a bot. But it's at least once a stream, someone will be like, hi, how's it going? How's the stream doing? Yada, yada, yada. Oh, by the way, do you need someone to help you make your emotes and all your stuff for you? I have some artwork. Do you want to see it? Once you get 10 questions, like 8 to 10 each day, yeah. No, I usually get, I'm not that popular yet, but I usually get a couple, at least a few, And then they gone if you say no. Yeah, which is why also they ask most popular one, where are you from? No, I had someone in earlier talking about the game. What are your thoughts on this game? They didn't reference it at all. They were very generic. So they said, what are your thoughts about this game? I see. So far, I'm also amazed by this game. I don't know much about it. By the way, is the game rank-based, and is it available on Steam? I gotcha. I'm definitely going to try it out. What other games do you mostly play in general? Yeah, I'm going to play with my friends. I used to stream, but I don't have time for that now. I just watch once in a blue moon. By the way, your stream got a nice vibe to it as you're interacting with everyone. I appreciate it. Sorry for messaging you directly. I know a lot of people do that, but I make visuals for streamers and have some cool ideas for your channel. Would you like to see? Yeah, so they got new techniques. Like I must have some knowledge. They sent me a DM on Instagram, so you know, there must be a person behind it, potentially. Yeah, one would think that because I'm wearing glasses, I'm more intellectual. One would be partially correct. Yeah, not everyone can be a bot. Yeah. But they always have the same style of username. It's like the same tell every time. It's two names, like two first names separated by like an underscore. And then some people have a numbers after them, some people don't. I've noticed this, and it's just, you can see right away because no human typically, with few exceptions, nobody typically has just two names as a username. Like, they want their username to be cooler or more interesting or more unique than just two first names. We also gotta see if that person is actually making high quality art or just stealing other people's art. That's another, yeah, that can be a thing too. I can definitely see them just taking other people's art and then requesting you pay them for art that they have stolen so that they make money. It's a long discussion. Yeah. No, it's just something lower viewer streamers see constantly. And it's just very interesting that it's not brought up a lot with bigger streamers that already have all of their art and emotes and everything already made. Typically. So just you know, something you notice. That's gonna be 12 damage. I think I already had 12 block, but that's okay. 36. This will give me 8, 16. I need 14 damage. That should do it. 7, 4, 6. Okay, what are we looking at? So we got some early damage. Our damage kind of falls off though, really hard. Like really hard. Retain a card. Don't really need that. And neither of these are Shiv cards. I think I'm gonna skip. But the good thing is that they count as a viewer, those people that come in. So you keep a conversation going with them for a while, they boost your average viewers up by a little bit. And if they're a real person, they'll follow you too. That counts as a follow. So that's what I try to do. I just try to be cordial and, you know, let them hang around for a little bit, have a little discussion. Very good. Very good turn. And an accuracy. Let's go. Okay, so this guy... This guy I need to deal as much damage with just without dying. Because I get a full heal with the Ancient. Early Shivs is good. Backstab, backstab, neutralize, dagger throw. And use this for free. And then we get another strike. Um, 19. Do not have another discard. Unfortunate. Let's get an Infinite Blade. Leading Strike, Shiv. Uh, 18. Yeah, we got a block. We're gonna have no attacks this turn. 12. 9. Okay. This is not the worst. -2. 21. 21. 21. 21. Six and 3. It's 9. That's 3. Yeah, we're prepared. We have extra block. We didn't get it, which we can do that. Do that. We don't have a draw pile anymore. Do that. 22. We will survive. We just gotta... $14. Once again, we will survive. More debuffs. Get this out, this. We're gonna do no damage. 23. Oh. This is 8. It's only dealing 2. Oh, we're so dead. We are so dead. Ran out of damage. Ugh. Okay. I think I can do one more quick run. One more quick run. And then I got some things I gotta do before I go to bed. So double Big Bang. Oh, that's so good. You get two. Let's see. We get. This gets an extra campfire and a merchant at the end. Actually, we can get 1, 2, 3. Let's go like this. 1, 2, 3, merchant, campfire. All right, see you later, Pierre. Good seeing you. Good talking to you. Yep, I'll be on for a few hours every night. So if you're up or want to join, same time, every weekday, I should say, every weekday. So see you later. Have a good night. Good morning. All right, I'll try sending you something, see if it works over Discord. See if you can see it. I'll do that. See you later. See you later. Oh my gosh. And into another Big Bang. Holy moly. Wait, this combo is crazy. Double Big Bang. That's insane. All enemies lose one strength. This should help. I do Forge 5, Forge 5. I already have good Forge. I'll find more Forge cards for sure. Almost guarantee I will. Ooh, what do we got here? Speaking of more Forge cards. And then I think I want... I think I want Orbit. Let me see. crazy good. 25, it's an insta-kill. +2, this. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Okay, well, summon forth. I mean, if I don't win this run, it's 14. Hello, how you doing? What's good? What's good? Sack? Not much, just chilling and playing some Slay the Spire. It's 30 damage. Do this. 45. I'll one-shot you. Do this again. 6 damage. By the way, where are you from? I'm from Michigan. Okay, 8 damage. Can I kill you in 8? I cannot. I have to... Ooh, I don't want to take free damage. I do want my gold back. Well, it's 20 gold. I'm from the UK. Do you stream daily? Yeah, I do. I'm on a consistency spree. So I am streaming much more consistently and daily. At about the same time every day. We'll have an offer. May I share it? If you want to share it, yeah, sure. I have a sneaking suspicion I know what it is, but why don't you go ahead and share for the class? Basically, I'm a professional graphic designer with years of experience, specializing in customizing Twitch channels at reasonable prices. Can I show you my recent work? Well, if you want to show me your work, which I assume you have some stuff to show on either Instagram or Discord, you can click the link below the channel to either my Instagram or Discord, and you can follow me there. And when I'm done with the stream, I will go ahead and take a look at those. If you're interested, share your Insta username. There's a link under the stream. You can click on that link, and you can follow my Instagram if you would like. Well, this quite sucks because I can't use any of this. Oh, that was a bad move. Well, can one-shot anything now, which is great. Let me kill you. 10 damage. Okay. Like I said, if I'm not gonna add you or anything, but if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can go ahead and do that. Can you give me a follow back on Instagram? You know, after the stream, I'll take a look. But not at the moment, but I will later. Oh, that's not enough. Both 9. Deal 6. Not the greatest, but ooh. Yes, I want a Seeking Edge. Thank you very much. I guess I'm removing Gather Light. I just need to find some more. That kind of sucks, but okay. What does this give me? Forge 11. I'll do it after stream. You don't gotta show me right now. You know, just it's all good. I do like having innate big bangs, but also orbit for 1, I think, is the play. But also, oh, there's another campfire right there. Well, that works out. Heal 2. And then we rest. Perfect. 17. It's 25. We gotta do this. Orbit, big bang, big bang. Falling star. 45. And then summon 4th. Or no, we do orbit, big bang, summon 4th. Ooh. And he's dead. Holy moly. Wait, we're actually cooking. Let's get our Gather Light back. Listen, if you're gonna keep asking, I'm just gonna keep saying wait till after the stream. It's not a rush. So, you know. If you're trying to pressure me into it, it's going to make me more likely to say no. You know? Jennifer Lopez. Thank you for the follow. What's going on, Jennifer Lopez? Boo. Boo what? What, the way I said your name, or? Booyah. Ah, I see. That was a booyah. That was half of a cheer. Not like a Twitch cheer, but like half of a exclamation. I was working with incomplete information. Nothing crazy, exploring new games. Well, you are definitely exploring all right if you're at the close to the bottom of the Slay the Spire 2 section. You're definitely an explorer. I can't imagine I'm anywhere near the top with how many players are active. But appreciate you showing up all the same. Appreciate it, appreciate it. We need more block. Okay, what do we got here? We're definitely getting this. And a regen couldn't hurt. Can you explain a little bit about the game? Sure, I can explain the game. Like what we do in that. So this is what is commonly referred to as a roguelike deck builder. So in essence, you get a character who has, and you start with some basic cards, and you go through this path, right? You select your own path, which have these nodes that do certain things, right? So there are enemy nodes, basic enemy nodes. There are merchants. There are elite, campfires, events. And we go through these, what are called acts or maps. And we slowly but surely get rewards like cards to build our deck. We get relics that do special effects. We get potions. And we go through and we fight stronger and stronger enemies until we reach the final boss. And we try to build a deck throughout the run that works and does different things, but inevitably makes us strong enough to defeat the monsters that are laid before us. And so I'm playing what's called the Regent, who is like a character of royalty. And so he's got certain mechanics and certain cards that, you know, do certain things. So there is mini characters. I think right now there's like 5 different characters you can pick from, which all have their own unique mechanics, unique decks, unique cards, unique skills, attacks. And yeah, you can pick one, and you just kind of go through a run and see how far you can get. And this one's got multiplayer, so you and up to 3 of your friends can hop on a game together, all pick different or the same characters, and you can all run through the game together. So that's very fun. You can now play with your friends. Whereas before, this is Slay the Spire 2, whereas before you couldn't play with your friends. So they've added, definitely added a lot since the first one. Very fun. Not everyone's cup of tea, but definitely if you enjoy this genre of game, it is definitely one of the best. Yeah, it's a good option. Oh, trust me, I have been in many a run where I've had friends carry me through the latter half of a run. It's happened numerous times. But it's still fun because, you know, crazy kooky things can happen. And, you know, when you get to the end and 3 of your friends are dead and it's just you left, but you happen to draw a hand that has the perfect cards that you can use to defeat the final boss, and you do, and you drag their lifeless corpse across the finish line, it could be quite hype. Playing with the homies must be cool. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely fun playing with friends, especially this kind of game, because there's not many that you can play with friends that are roguelike deck builders. Most of them are single player. And you can get all cards on your side. Yeah, if you pick your own unique character, you can... Ooh, can we kill him here? Hold on. 15... 1 second. I need to do a little counting. He's vulnerable to... Oh, yeah, we easily got it. Yeah, so it's a fun game. Pretty cheap. So I think it's only $24 on Steam right now. So if you want to check it out, it's not going to break the bank. And if you do happen to enjoy it, you can absolutely put in hundreds, if not thousands of hours. And you can play it on a lot of different stuff. If you got like a Switch, I think it came out on the Switch 2. It's not super graphically intensive, so you can just play it on the go if you're ever traveling and need something to do, want to do a quick run or two. It's a perfect game for that, I think. I don't like 8 Vigor. I don't think I want any of this. By the way, what other games you play? I play a variety of different games. I've played everything from first-person shooters, roguelike deck builders, third-person action games, multiplayer games, single-player games, story-driven games, JRPGs, MOBAs. It's like a whole slew of different genres of games. I don't necessarily have a main one at the moment. MMOs, played some MMOs in my day, so too much. I just listen. You know, as they say, variety is the spice of life, and I like my life quite spicy. I am a spicy life enjoyer. Oh, we are buffing. We are buffing. Stop, strike, boom. That's a good answer. Well, some people have a style they like, and some people will try anything once. And I think I definitely fall into the latter category. Trying everything once. Ooh, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't need you. Can do you. I'll forge it some more. 19 damage, and we drew our blocks. That's 7, That's 14. Plus 1 would be 18. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my goodness. We did not draw it. Okay, we need to block some of this. Okay, we might be able to one-shot him. We still did not get... Still did not get our blade. It's got to be in here. There we go. Oh, yeah. And he's doing 36. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Get foregone conclusion. Enchant a card with clone. This card can be duplicated at rest sites. Oh, baby. I think I just duplicate Big Bangs. Let's just do that. That sounds great. Okay, well, I've gone 15 minutes over my allotted stream time. I said I had stuff to do, and I definitely do have stuff to do. So, I think that's going to be it for me. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. So, what I'm going to do is... do a little ending thing here. I'll finish this run tomorrow. Yep, I'll finish this run tomorrow. I gotta finish up some things. Try to get the couple VODs edited and onto my YouTube, because I need to cut some stuff out. And I want to try to do that tonight, hopefully soon. But I think that we're on a great run, and I'm definitely going to finish it tomorrow. So hopefully, come back tomorrow, watch me finish it, and hopefully we beat it, because we're in a really good spot right now. But I'll leave it for tomorrow. I'm gonna go do some stuff and then go to sleep. I will see you later. Same time, 1:30 EST to 3:30 EST. That's it for me. Peace, 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 peace.